book is Mr. Tall. Mr. Tall was very, very, very tall. Quite the tallest person you've ever met. In fact, quite the tallest person you've never met, because you'd never meet anybody with legs as long as Mr. Tall's legs. Have you? Now the problem with being as tall as Mr. Tall was that life was just one long problem, as you can see. Oh dear, he used to sigh. Oh dear me, I do so wish that my legs weren't quite so very, very, very long. He decided to go for a walk to think over his problem. He was just stepping over a tree when he heard a voice. A little voice. Hello! It was Mr. Small, standing underneath a daisy. But Mr. Tall was so tall he couldn't see him. So Mr. Small shouted at the top of his voice, Hello! And Mr. Small's shout is about as loud as a bee's sneeze. So it took quite some time for Mr. Tall to spot him. Oh, he said gloomily, it's you. You don't look very happy, said Mr. Small. What's up? I am, replied Mr. Tall, because of these skinny long legs of mine. Oh, said Mr. Small. Mr. Small decided to cheer him up. Let's go for a walk together, he suggested. So they did, which of course didn't work. It was like a giraffe going for a walk with a mouse. Then Mr. Small had an idea, which did work. And because of the length of Mr. Tall's legs, they very quickly walked all the way to the seaside. Come for a swim, cried Mr. Small. I can't, replied Mr. Tall. By the time it gets deep enough for me to swim, I'll be out on the other side. So Mr. Small went for a swim while Mr. Tall sat down with a face which was nearly as long as his legs. Mr. Tickle came along. Hello, he said. You look as if you need cheering up. Care for a tickle? No thanks, replied Mr. Tall. What I would care for are some different legs. Mine are much too long. So are my arms, said Mr. Tickle cheerfully, but all the better for tickling. And off he went, chuckling and looking for somebody to tickle. Looking for anybody to tickle. Mr. Nosy came along. Cheer up, he said. You look very down in the mouth. What's the problem? It's my legs, replied Mr. Tall. They're too long. So is my nose, replied Mr. Nosy, laughing, with all the better for poking into other people's businesses. And he went off, looking for something to be nosy about. Looking for anything to be nosy about. Mr. Greedy came along. Hello, he cried. You look gloomy. What's wrong? It's my legs, explained Mr. Tall. They're too big. So is my tummy, replied Mr. Greedy, but all the better for filling with food. And off he went, licking his lips. And Mr. Tall sat there and thought about Mr. Tickle's arms, Mr. Nosy's nose, and Mr. Greedy's tummy. He smiled, and then he grinned, and then he laughed out loud, and he looked at his legs, those very, very, very long legs of his. All the better for walking, he chuckled, and he walked home. In 4 minutes, 40 miles! Mr. Small came out of sea after his short swim. And how am I going to get home? He asked himself. So instead of walking all the way home, 40 miles, that was last year, he got home yesterday. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is when Mr. Nosey said his nose is without his long nose, he won't be able to poke in other people's businesses. I'm going to read you a book called Please Don't Eat Me. Ooh. Aw, nuts. Please don't eat me. But I'm so hungry. Okay, I'll order you a pizza. So, can I have the last slice? Not unless you want me to eat you. Okay, Bear, I got you a pizza. You aren't gonna eat me now, right? I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a meal without a dessert. Okay, bye. Wait, I still need to eat you. My friends will make fun of me if I don't. Oh no, I'm being eaten. What a bummer. Ouch! Okay, are we good now? Oh, those guys weren't my friends. Looking good, man. Now I'm leaving. Can I have your foot first? I hear a rabbit's foot is lucky. Here you go. This is even luckier than a rabbit's foot. It's like way luckier. A rabbit's foot isn't even lucky. No way, not one bit. Okay, toodaloo. Wait, are you sure I shouldn't eat you? I mean, you did burrow through my lawn earlier. That was pretty rude. For crying out loud. Do not burrow. This means you, bunnies. Grass seeds. Okay, see ya. Wait. Fine, that's it. Just eat me already. Stomp, stomp, stomp. I don't want to eat you. I like you. Are you kidding? Then why did you put me through all of that? I didn't want you to leave. I like hanging out with you. I don't have many friends, and besides, didn't we have fun? Yeah, I suppose we did. So, what should we do now? Well, I'm starting to get a little hungry. Aw, nuts. The end. What was your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where the bunny got the bear a pizza, but the bear still wanted to eat the bunny. A Big Guy Took My Ball. An Elephant and Piggy book by Mo Willems. Gerald! I found a big ball, and it was so fun. Then a big guy came and he took my ball! I am so upset. That is not good. That is not right. The big guys have all the fun. What about the little guys? What makes those big guys think they are so big? Their size? Well, I am big too. I will get your big ball from that big guy. My hero. Here I go. Let's see how big this big guy is. Huh? Okay. Did you get my ball back? That is a big guy. You did not say how big he was. He is very big. He is bigger than I am. Much bigger. I am smaller than he is. Much smaller. He is so big. Gerald, you did not get my ball back, did you? I did not. Excuse me. Thank you for finding my little ball. That is your ball? And you think it is little? Well, I am big. So big that no one will play with me. Little guys have all the fun. Big guy? Would you like to play whale ball with us? What is whale ball? We do not know. We have not made it up yet. With a little help, we can all have big fun. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Gerald asks, what makes those big guys think they're so big? But Piggy says, their size. Do not go in there. Written by Ariel Hahn. Bargot and Morton didn't always see eye to eye on things. Do not go in there! But that gold doorknob is so shiny, I want to touch it. There's probably a scary wolf with beady eyes who eats bunnies for supper in there. But look how red that door is. Ooh, what if it's like a scratch and sniff sticker and smells like candy? Trust me, do not go in there. There's gotta be a wolf behind that door. There's always a scary wolf in these kinds of stories. No. This is a happy kind of story with a happy ending. I bet there are fireworks and party balloons behind that door and robots who are in a robot band. Do not go in there. Maybe the scary wolf is lonely. So he invited his evil twin to join him. They are collecting every fork in the world. So there are lots of pointy things in there so you could get hurt. Is it like a fortress with a gumdrop castle? I bet is there a chocolate syrup moat with the graham cracker boats? No, the forks are for the spaceship the wolf and his twin are building. Once they eat all the bunnies on Earth, they'll have to look for bunnies on other planets. Maybe there is a spaceship in there with buttons that we can press. No, there are wolves. Do you hear me? They are wolves! Snuggling soft cuddly puppies. Not wolves, puppies! Snuggly soft cuddly puppies going into outer space for the very is Slappy with puppy-sized face helmets. We cannot go in there. The scared wolf and evil twin spaceship probably just caught fire, and the fire will spread if you open the door. We can make s'mores. If the fire spreads, we are doomed. But if we stop the fire, we are saved. And there might be a carnival with those swing rides that make us dizzy. Or a magic wand that can make us invisible. Or a room where we can color all over the walls with permanent markers. Let's go in there. The end. My favorite part of the story is where there's a gumdrop castle. What is your favorite part of the story? This book is the messy book. I've made a mess. Maybe you should clean it up. Maybe, or we could just shove it over here. Is that a good idea? Hey, that's not our mess. This is outrageous. Ooh, I like that hat. Push it back. Hello, hat. Heave. Rats, the mess is back. I can help you clean it up, Cat. We can sing the cleanup song. No, let's jump on it. Are we sinking? Uh-oh. Get your mess out of our ocean. It's not staying here. Beat it. Go scram. I like penguins. Ew, I'm wet. And now the mess is soggy. Please, 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 can we clean it up? Hello, penguin hat. But cleaning is boring. We could hide the mess under my bed, or blow it up, or eat it. No, that's it. We're cleaning up this mess right now. Okay. Whee! That is not the right way to clean. Rumble, rumble, rumble. All done. I have a bad feeling about this. Boom! That was fun. Grrr. I'm sorry, buddy. Let's clean up. Okay, Cat. Isn't cleaning up fun? No. Where does this piece go? Woohoo! Everything's back where it belongs. No more mess. Let's party. Yay! Oh no! We've made another mess. I'm sorry. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where they put everything back together and they can have a party. Thank you for reading with me.